Hey, what's up, Street Gods? It's the Eric Kim from the Eric Kim Street Photography Blog. So, week 3 Street Club assignment, clean background. Cindy and I were so excited to see all the great comments, and honestly, I think this is probably one of the best assignments because I think 99% of our street photos fail because the backgrounds are too messy. And so I'll just take a look at some of the shots. So, Hilado. This shot is really good. I love the three pigeons on top, the strong vertical lines in the silhouette, the motion, and the look of the film. This is actually really good. I really like the shot a lot. No critiques. I wish I had shot that photo. In terms of the layers here, also wonderful. Looks like the Getty. I mean, this kid's obviously the cherry on top, and I love all the depth and layers. I think what could have made this a really, really amazing shot, maybe if the kid looked around and then turned around. But I really like this play from the yellow here and then the blue in the sky. So Imples, yeah, I love the epic light. I think in this photo, it'd been, in my opinion, it'd be stronger if her face was actually in focus, and a little bit more negative space on top of the frame. But I do love, the strong diagonal composition, the pursed lips, the shadow on her face, the chiaroscuro, as well as this little white dot on her head. Very good emotion. So, Thomas, this is a nice one. I like the nice leading lines, how you got his eyes, the cigarette. I mean, if you just waited a half a second until a little bit more into the shot, I think it'd be a lot stronger than having both ears. And watch out also for these. I mean, this is a tough thing, is having poles coming out of people's heads. So just look out for that next time. So Johnny, yeah, I like this. I like this first minimalist shot, Best Foods and Gift Store. It's got a really nice mood. I feel maybe you could have waited just a little bit longer to get a subject a little more interesting, to do something a little more active. I'm not exactly quite sure, but I really like the framing, the cold tones, and the strong bold red text here. And also really like this high angle looking down. It reminds me of what's his face? Rene Burry. His his Brazil photo. So often, yeah, a really good way to get a clean background is getting from a very, very high angle looking down. So this is one of my favorite photos from Rene Burry, and also this one too. So yeah, great job getting high up looking down. And I think, yeah, once again, the shadow's good. I don't know how long you waited, but maybe if you wait a little bit more to get some a little bit more interesting. So Arc, I love the selfie, is nice shadows, lines here, but maybe if you had somebody here, that could have been the cherry on top. Quite surreal, looks like he's missing a head. Maybe if you're able to take a step back and shoot it vertical to see more of his other leg. And this one's quite interesting. You're playing with this surrealistic scene. He's missing an arm here too, but here I think this is probably the strongest shot. The sideways glance, the blacks, and the whites popping on the face. Nice tones too. Also nice one, Thomas. I love her face. I feel like the people here don't really add much. Next time, maybe just try to take a step to the right to just get maybe this in the frame, but love the red lips, the expression in her hair, her face, the blue sky. This is a nice moment, and even maybe in the future, like to play with this concept, the clouds coming over her head or something like that. So Henzel, this is a nice one. Nice. It looks like you shot this in. I feel like I know this spot. It's probably, I think it's Hong Kong. But anyways, nice simple background, nice architecture, but you can see it's just the back of his head. It's not as interesting. Maybe wait until somebody comes from the other direction walking towards you. Alright, so good to have you, Gladdy. So I really like the mood here. To me, there's a little bit too much clutter here. So maybe just taking a step closer here and capturing this person. I like how you can't see her face, the hand on the head. It's got a nice mood. Maybe even shoot a horizontal shot here. So this one is way, way, way stronger because you're having that strong expression, the hand on the face. I could really feel the emotions here. think it's always tricky is trying to get not these things out of the head, but I mean I don't really mind too much. I think the emotion is very strong. And this guy here, I mean I like the colors, the yellow, the blue, the red, but nothing's really going on, so it's not as interesting. I think yeah, by far this is definitely a keeper. You should add this to your portfolio. I think it's quite good. Good to have you against Vincent. So this is a good one. Yeah, just guy in the suit, American flag in the background, but I like his pose. Maybe next time try to take a step back more to get more of his foot. And even if his hand was a little bit lower, him looking at you would have been a bit stronger. This one here is also quite cool, the 1, 2, 3, but I feel like you'd either want both of them totally in the frame, maybe holding hands or interacting somehow, or just having a solitary person would have been a little bit stronger. And also awesome guys having all these comments. You guys are rocking. So Mark, nice clean background. This is a nice scene here. Just I know this feeling, just hunting for the outlets. What could have made this stronger if you wanted to is maybe getting crouching down lower angle, putting the camera on the ground to shoot from a low angle. Then you would have more lead lines going to him. But this is an example of a really nice black wall and a good sign of contemporary culture. Us always being tethered to our devices. Nice movement here. I think here if you just waited half a second more for this woman to step into the frame, it would have been good. But it's good that she's moving with these arrows. Here I actually don't think the UBS is necessary, so I would have framed it maybe something like that. But I do like her heels as the movement, and man, these classic shots, just everyone on their devices. What could have made this even stronger if you just keep clicking and just wait till like this guy looks at you or something like that. So Stevie, nice to have you. A tip, generally when you have people walking, try to get people's legs in a full V, that full stride, and it gives the image more motion. And here you can see there's a little bit of this distraction on the bottom. Either get really close, and I do like the timing though, how you had this umbrella right in between these two frames here. And this is probably your best shot, this high angle shot looking down. If I really wanted to nitpick, just wait for them to move a little bit more so he's a little bit separated from this box here. And also trying to get this full box here. So NIKH, lots of love to Belgium. So I do really like this light here, the look, the mood on his face. It's got really good soul, and the textures of the wall and the textures of his face I think work really well in the composition, the positioning. It's fantastic. And yeah, it looks like you're doing a really good job with these kind of these geometric shapes and shadows, and it looks like she's stepping like up and then walk down. This one's a great shot. I love the pink, the bag, the full strut, and also this green balance against it. This one is a keeper. You should maybe print this one out. It's a good shot. Marcin, yeah, so this is actually pretty cool because it's a clean background, but you also have depth layers and all these people looking in different directions. You have the peace signs and you have people on the bottom. The EU, this is a really strong shot. I think you should add this to your series. And it's kind of cool to see shots, street photos coming out of Poland, because I don't see that many street photos from Poland, especially in Warsaw. It's a place I'd love to go. So you're making history here. It's very cool. Chris, this shot is awesome. I just love the colors, the vibrancy, this red against the green, having the separation here, and just all the tones. It's a photo that makes me really happy, and just all the strong geometries. I think Rene Burry / Cartier-Bresson would have been proud with the blue, the yellow. This shot would look great as a print. Great shot here too. It's so interesting because it looks so hyper real, and I just love the separation here. Maybe if you saw a little more of this guy's face, it would have been a bit stronger. And the last one, I think this one would look beautiful as a print. Just this surrealism. I love all this nice white minimalist space here. Fantastic shots. So Vicky, fun shot. I think the colors. are good, and I like the pink, the yellow, her dress, this ribbon here, but a little bit too much clutter and things cut off. So just taking a step back, or maybe holding the camera up from a higher angle, shooting down, would have perhaps helped this shot. This one too. So always just try to look at the edges of the frame to get a little more whites, a little more negative space here, and a little more here and here. But sunbaking people are always good subjects to have. So this is a nice one, Ryan. Is actually really dynamic, good movement. I love the twigs, the movement here, the shadow here. Yeah, it's really good. What you can even try to do next time is take the camera and hold up even a little bit higher, shoot down more, and add a little bit more negative space here. But this is a very nice dynamic image. So nice to have you, Helio in Street Club. So here, yeah, I like the man looking at his watch as kind of the memento mori that he might die one day. Pretty good story there. Maybe taking more of a step to the right to see more of his face, so you can see more of his eyes, or even taking a step back and getting, or framing a little bit lower to get more of this graffiti here. I actually really like the shot. The surrealism is that this a little bit, the hat peeking out, the movement. I'm not that crazy about the bag, but I really do like the shadow. It looks like he's wearing that as a backpack. And even this shot, this is like a timeless photo. Is the separation of the clean black background, the white on top, the gray tones here, and the sideways glance, really beautiful. And even this shot here, the tail connected with the pavement, this is another timeless photo. Yeah, really great comments, guys. Keep them coming. Alright, so cool background here, nice geometry, Jeff. It looks like she's just a little bit out of focus or blurry, so maybe next time just increase the shutter speed. Because obviously, yeah, it looks like you're just missing the focus a bit, or maybe it's blurry, I'm not quite sure. Because obviously the colors here are fantastic. And you know, her pants are awesome too, but you're a little bit too much to the left, shooting right, so I'd either shoot really, really angled or just more head on. I do like this here. Maybe wait for the legs to be in a full V. And in terms of both of the shots, I think the first one's a little more simple, but next time, either try to shoot it waist up or just take a step back to get the full leg. And this one, good depth, but I think the background's just a bit messy. Okay, so Nenel, it looks like a really good space here to photograph, but because obviously a very clean background, I would have just framed it maybe something like that to only show him and him, because all this stuff on the right side doesn't really add to the frame. This is a much better example where, yeah, you have each person their own little box moving away. Here, the thing that's a little bit tricky is these little things cutting out, because here you don't have the frame there, but this is a very cinematic moment, and I love the white space around the coffee cup. And this one, it's clean background, but it's just not as dynamic as this one, because there's not really much going on. Jesper, love this shot. I think this will look beautiful as a print. Just the background, just the light, the textures, the hair movement. It's quite good. I wish maybe something better with a hand. Nice leading lines here, but here the background, the reflections really don't add too much to the shot. Maybe if you shot a few more photos and she looked at you, but then again, I think the background is just a bit messy. So this one's pretty good hues. I like the leading lines, this lady here, the hand. To me, he doesn't add too much, but I do like the dynamic diagonal lines. What could have even been good is hold your camera here, shoot up, shoot a vertical, and then just have more of her head and her body up in the ceiling. And this one's a little bit too far away from me. So this one's a nice moment, like very classic, light on his face, him working on this stuff. The paper bags, the plastic bags kind of drive me nuts. Maybe next time just focus on him, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but whatever he's doing. And here, the background's a lot cleaner, which is good, him looking at you. Looks like a parrot or something, so wait till the parrot looks away. And I don't know why the photo looks, I don't know if you sharpened it too much or if it's slightly out of focus or not, but yeah, I would say in terms of the composition, um, yeah, wait till the bird looks around, and I find this just a bit cluttered. This is a good one. LTV, just nice, simple, clean background. I like that little detail of the boat here. Nice hat, great expression in the face, frame in the frame. Next time, maybe just ask him to cross his arms or something like that, having his hands on the side. I feel like you could have worked a little bit more, but great expression. Nikolai, good expression. Looks like you just missed the focus. Maybe, I don't know if you shot this from the hip. Next time, just try to crouch down, use the viewfinder. Get a little bit more above his head, but I like the hands. The background's pretty clean. Ed, this is kind of interesting. You have him here, but I don't know if you shot this from so far away because you're a little bit nervous or scared, but next time what I would do is take 2 more steps to the left and shoot more head on. So he's kind of in this white area, and then you have him looking like he's on top of the trash can, which is interesting. Also, try not to shoot the back of the heads. Try to get faces. I feel like this could have been a better opportunity if you just kept clicking and waiting for the kid to look at you. This NHA is kind of interesting to me. This is a little bit too much clutter here. So I would have framed this next time just kind of something more like that. MX, nice and simple and clean, minimalist, good beats, headphone. Looks like you're a pretty tall dude, so what I do is just crouch on a little bit more and shoot. Maybe even show his hand gestures by asking him like to hold his headphones or something like that. So it looks like we got some really good clean background subjects. So once again, thanks for everyone for participating. I would say my favorite shot is Ehilado. Sorry, I'm butchering your username or your. It's just one. I think the reason why this is good is you have 3 pigeons all looking different. You got the fat pigeon, the slightly skinny pigeon, and the other pigeon. The strong vertical lines. I love the grain, the grit. And you can see a little bit of his eyes, the silhouette of his mouth. Good movement and just the nice cool tones. And also the shot here with the depth and the layers is quite strong. Also, other shots that I particularly liked is that I remembered. NIKH. This shot here of the woman walking down. This is probably one of my second favorites. Marcin. This shot is also great because it really tells an open-ended story where it's got good depth and good storytelling of protest, and the EU flag is fantastic. Man, this shot from you too, Chris, is really good. I just love the red, the green, the perspective, the lights. It's really lovely. I really like your simple shots. And yeah, lots of really good shots this week, guys. But I would say just purely from my gut, this shot is probably my favorite. So it just, once again, just a simple shot, but the 3 birds on the 3 pigeons on top are the cherry on top. So once again, thank you guys so much for participating. For those of you guys watching on YouTube or somewhere else, if you want to participate, just go to forum.erickinphotography.com. If you want to participate in Street Club Week 4, which Cindy's going to post on the blog, just go to forum.erickinphotography.com, the top right corner, log in or join. You could just attach here a name, email, password. We're not going to steal your data or whatever. And yeah, participate in the other threads. If you want to create your own topic or thread, just click here, type in like hello world, or even ask for a portfolio critique, Eric Kim. And to upload images, you click this, and then you could click browse and just upload images and stuff. So there's lots of really cool activities happening on the forum. So just check it out. Or if you just Google forum, Eric Kim forum, I'm sure you'll find it on the top of the Googles. And if you want to pick up a copy of Street Notes, it's totally optional. Just Google Eric Kim photo journal. And not photo journals. Street Notes. My bad. And yeah, in the top, search, open up Street Notes or the product page. You can either get Street Notes, the print edition, which is $20, or go to the Haptic store and we got the Street Notes digital edition. Yeah, mobile edition. and you can pick this up to play along to be inspired on the streets. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, peace out.